We are here at Princess Place Preserve. It's about a 1,500 acre site. It's really cool. Check out, there's lots to do here. Fishing, kayaking, hiking, whatever you name it. There's miles of trails to explore, lots of wildlife to see. And yes, it is named after a princess. So the princess she wasn't originally a princess. She kind of married into an exiled prince, and a couple of years later became officially a princess. So originally though, she was married to Henry Cutter, who built this lodge here in this location. And then, after a couple marriages, she eventually married the exiled prince, and that's how it got its name. Princess Place Preserve, this is the lodge here. So this lodge was finished in 1888, I think. And so what's really cool about this is it's made with all local native materials, so everything. If you look at the wood beams over here, see these are just old tree trunks, so it's pretty cool. And I had mentioned it before in another video, the walls here, the concrete isn't really concrete, it's that coquina reef. Okay, same thing that the Matanzas Fort is made out of. So if I'll show you here really closely, it's really just compressed as if that looks here. And it's all natural. These are live oak trees. They normally reach about 80 feet. They can reach about 80 feet in height. They can live up to about 500 years old. So these things are pretty old. I don't know how particular old this one is, but there is a place in Ormond where it's supposedly the oldest one lives. So I'll do that in another video. They're really cool. Alright, so what we have here, these are wild boar tracks. I mentioned wild boar in the video when we went on the canal there. This is some of the damage that they do. So again, they're invasive species. They're not native to Florida. And as you can see, they do a lot of damage. They dig up everything they can looking for grubs. That's one of the primary foods they eat. So you can imagine if you got a whole bunch of these going through an area, they can cause some significant damage. Including this. Lots of Spanish moss. Okay. Spanish moss, not a moss, actually a plant, fun fact. And it's not parasitic like most plants that grow on other plants would be. So just kind of keep that in mind. Yeah, so there are parasitic plants. You might not know that. Parasite is one of the types of symbiotic relationships. So one organism benefits, the other one's unaffected. This is not considered a parasite. Now it does rely on the trees for some nutrients there, but it's not negatively affecting the tree. Oh, I can't see it, but there's this little baby alligator right there. You're shaking it around. You gotta hold it still. Just hold it steady. Hold it steady. 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 Camera girl. Camera girl, you're not doing your job. Hold it steady. I'm over here. Okay, well, laughing isn't gonna make this better. Bring it down here too. A little bit. Stand at me.
How about you?